So what I'm doing today is I'm starting to journal. So I've decided to journal on YouTube just to see where I'm going, where I'm heading, and I'm going to try and pass a funded account. So we'll see. So this morning I seen that we had the Asia range here, and what I'm going to do just to clarify is I'm just going to put some liquidity zones up here on Euro, and as you can tell, you have the Asian range here in blue. And what happened was we took the liquidity and then we took both sides, and then we come in and we bounced off this order block, and then we come out and took that liquidity, come down into this gap, and then we come up and run the Asia highs. Then we come down, broke structure, and inside here is where I took an entry. But because we're holding on this order block, I actually see this still as bullish. So my entry, yes, it was there, it was inside this gap, but that was only taken because we had a run on liquidity here which formed the breaker structure. So you got the breaker structure, and then if you go to a fib, as you can tell, the 61.8 and the 78, the golden ratio is there, and that's practically where I come into my trade on these order blocks. So I'm still holding here for a long to target New York lunch's highs, them actual relatively equal highs here. So as you can tell, my entry's here, right on that order block, and I had a 5-minute time frame confirmation, sorry, to break this high here. So that was your expansion. And I do see us taking this high out, and what I've done is I've put my stop below these lows, £30 for 167. It's about a 5x. It's 9:30 UK time. It means it's coming to 4:30 in the morning US. We're approaching London lunch in the next hour, so we could consolidate. But even though we are choppy here, I'm still going to hold my ground and stay in this trade. And what I'm doing is just some top-down analysis now. So the 61 level's been hit there, so we're actually in a premium level. You've got an untapped gap here, so we could come into that gap and fill it. 4-hour time frame, same premise. We've got this consolidation, but we've got equal highs here. So that is a potential good spot. Hourly time frame, as you can see, you had your break of structure here, but we only tapped into it there. So you had the break of structure and tapped into that block there, which I believe that was your only entry point there. As you can see, it rallied, filled the void, consolidated, and now we went up into the premium level on the higher time frame, taking out this liquidity, taking out this gap. We've got order block here, which we are sitting in now. Gap here. We have tapped into it. We have got a form of consolidation here in some sort of wedge in retail aspects. But you've got long-term low, long-term high. Is it a long-term low and long-term high? Long-term low, that's actually a long-term high, but intermediate term high, because you've got the lower swing here, high swing there, and it was also taking out this gap, so that confirms the intermediate term low. So intermediate term low, intermediate term, that's an intermediate term high, intermediate term low, short term high, short term low, and then you look what's happening. So we continuously broke here, we broke here, we didn't break there, but now we're edging down. So which way is this wedge going to break out? I do not know. It's just gone 9:30 UK, so it's normally the turning point. Broke, yeah. You broke that high there, you broke that high there, broke that one. Holding. Broke. I actually think it's going bullish, because you're getting more breaks to the upside than breaks to the downside. Apart from here, where it's just broke through it to the downside. was going to check the GU confluence. Let's just close some of these out because I'm not trading these. I was last night looking at Asia, but I'm not now. I've got a couple of 1 minute breaks of structures here. Nothing on the 5 minute now, so tapping into an order block. We have took liquidity here. Which form of liquidity was that though? Let's take a look. That was New York's PM session from Friday. We took that out. We still could go to this, to be honest, but I don't like the size of that wick, so I just stuck to the body. So we've took out that liquidity here.